Think we're live. I think we're live. I think we're live. I think so. So this is my first official stream, and I did one yesterday actually. So we're gonna be doing more stream now. I think we're live. What up? What up? What up? Live Strategy Gonet here. Welcome to the Strategy Gonet TV. It's your boy Strategy Gonet. Live stream today, Saturday, the 27th of December, 2005. How everyone doing? All right. How's everybody doing? Hope you all got good times or good plan for New Year's Eve 2026 just around the corner. So Strategy Gonna live stream. You're here for the first time. You're welcome. Subscribe to the channel. You know, help your boy grow. Let's reach 1,000 subscribers. You know, let's get some subscription going on. You know, subscribe to the channel if you're here for the first time. You don't know me, I'm a voice. I'm a Strategy Gonet, rapper, poet, you know, content creator. Try to be a YouTuber. Try to, you have to try different things. Never know what you're good at. So that's why I'm gonna try be a YouTuber. It's a difficult thing, but everyone does it. Why can't I do it? Aside of music, I have to try a different platform, different skill. I have to develop some skill. You know, outside of music, I just like to have fun, and that's what I love to do. I like to be creative. I just like to be to try different things. You know what I mean? So I'm not a jack of all trade. You know, I'm a guy that know all trade. I try to master all of them. You know, I know all the trade. I'm just trying to master all of the trade. Like try to master some skill. I'm not the best, in terms of, you know, like new skills. I'm trying to. I'm gonna try. One thing you gonna know about, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it, whether you like it or not. Strategy is gonna try a new skill, whether you like it or you hate it. I'm definitely gonna try a new skill. So I hope you all had a good Christmas. 2025, what a great year. I hope you all had a good Christmas. You know, according to the numerology, those who understand astrology, people say 2025 was the ending of a cycle. I'm not sure about it, but people talked about it a lot that 2025 was the beginning of the end of a cycle. And so 2026 is a new cycle. According to people, astrologers, people who are into the astrology thing, I really don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not into that kind of thing, but I do believe it because when you go on TikTok, you see all these people talking about how important 2025 was. According to the astrology, 2025 was the year of the snake something. Well, I think that, yeah, that must be the Chinese astrology. I'm not sure. So, according to a lot of people on TikTok, 2025 was the year of the snake. So it was a year of completion or shedding of the old self and awaiting the new self. According to people on TikTok, right? I'm not astrologer, so don't blame me for what you hear here on this podcast or this stream. Don't blame me for it. This is what I heard on TikTok, okay? So people say that 2025 was the year that people shared old skin. Uh, so apparently, it was the year of the snake. And so, the snake, they share their skin, right? So people say that 2025 was the year that your old self is going to die. Your new self is going to emerge by 2026. I don't know how true this is, but when you're on TikTok, when you start looking at all this video and consistently, you start to believe some of it and see maybe it could be true that 2025 is an old year and is a completion of the old self. 2026 is the new beginning of the new of the new, which is your new version, your new self. A lot of people comment that it's true. A lot of changes has happened in their life in 2025, and it's true. And I also experienced some changes in my life in 2025. I don't know how true this can be, but this is what I heard. This is what, when you go on TikTok, this is what you're gonna see on TikTok. So people have this belief that 2025 was the year of completion. It's the year 9 in numerology, and 2026 is the year of the year 1, meaning that everything will start over again. So this is what people say on TikTok, right? I'm just an observer, just looking at it from what people saying. I'm no astrologer, I don't know. So if you know better, or if you are expert in this area, please educate me. I'm willing, open to learn, but I'm not. I really don't know about astrology. I don't know a lot about astrology, so I just listen to what people say on TikTok. So welcome to Strategy Gonna Stream. If you are here, please subscribe to the channel. I help your boy. Keep doing this. If you guys enjoy this live stream, we do more live stream. We're gonna be doing more live stream, bringing you more live content. Okay, no more wasting time in 2025 or /2026. So more live stream. That's what we're gonna be doing. So please subscribe to the channel. Just help your boy. Help your boy and subscribe to the channel. That will help me a lot, because I really appreciate everyone that, if you're watching, I don't care if it's just one viewer or two, I'll be 3, 4, you never know. Okay, it could be 10, could be 20 viewers just watching my video right now and just wondering, who's this guy? And they want to know what I'm talking about, or what was my channel about. My channel is just my channel. It's just a place where I come and decompress, have fun. I'm a rapper, I'm a musician, I'm a producer, I'm a content creator, I travel a lot, I'm a reader, I'm a father, So I'm a lot of things. So this is a channel where I come to decompress, free my mind, have fun. Hope you guys enjoy, and take a ride with me in my journey, and maybe you can learn 1 or 2 things. Maybe you can teach me 1 or 2 things. You never know. But this is a channel where I just come to be myself. Okay, so you don't come here expecting different stuff. No, just come here and just leave, entertain. Just free. This is a free mind channel. I'll say, come here to free your mind. We having that platform where everybody has to be themselves. Just be yourself. You come here, you're gonna be yourself. If you can't be yourself, then that's something you have to deal with. But if you come to my channel, just know that if you ever come to Strategy GONET channel, this is a channel whereby I'm gonna encourage you or encourage myself, because I will always be myself, and you have to be yourself. That's what life is about, because we all unique. We all stars. We all unique. So you can be yourself, I can be myself, we gonna be great. But if you cannot be yourself, you come to my channel just to kind of hate on what I'm doing or dislike what I'm doing, that's that means you got a problem. You got something you're dealing with inside of you that you need to address. Because in reality is that everybody can be themselves. Everybody just have to be themselves. Find something they enjoy doing and just be yourself, and life keep going. If you cannot be yourself, you hating on the next man because you cannot be yourself, then that's a problem. That's your problem. You understand? That's your problem, because in reality, we should all be ourselves. We should all be ourselves. If you cannot be yourself and you maybe disliking the other person or disliking your neighbor, your friends, your family, whoever, or envious or jealous of somebody else's success, you got a problem. Understand? You got a problem you have to deal with. That means you have to do your shadow work. You have to really sit down with yourself and ask yourself who the fuck you are. All right? Because if you cannot be yourself and you are hating and you're jealous of somebody else, you got a fucking problem. So I would encourage anyone to try the best you can to be yourself. And it's easy than you think it. If you see all these famous people, they're literally themselves. That's how they got famous. That's how they got wealthy. So why can't you be yourself? You can be yourself. So you just have to believe in yourself and believe that you can be anybody you want to be. And the only best person you can ever be is yourself. Because you know yourself more than anybody else know you. You know yourself more than anyone know you. If people can talk bad things about you, people can say a lot of things about you, but you know yourself. You know that when people say that, strategy GONET is a killer, I can say, maybe I could kill, but not necessarily just random killer. You know what I mean? Like, I can kill, but I won't just go around killing people. That won't make any sense because I know myself. When people say he's this and he's that, I know myself. I can say, nah, that's not true. Because I know myself. If you don't know yourself and people start labeling you and start putting tag on your name, start, calling you different sort of things, then you are likely to believe it, what people are talking about, like what people are saying about you. But if you are yourself, if you know yourself, no matter what people is going to talk, let them talk. No matter what they say, let them say whatever they want to say. Let them talk about it. Because you know who you are. And that you can't change that. You cannot change that. You know who you are, and you know yourself. You know what you're capable of. So when people talk shit about you, you're like, whatever, bro. I ain't really gonna pay no mind to that shit, because at the end of the day, like, who give a fuck like what these people saying? Because I know myself. So why would I believe the crap you're talking about? So that's why I advise anyone, be yourself. Okay? Be yourself. That's the only thing you can be, is to be the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, we're all great. Every one of us is great. You just have to find what where the greatness in you is. And find it, and then explore it. It takes a lot of work. It takes years sometimes, but you're gonna get there eventually. If you are determined, you will get there. Right? So it's your boy Strategy GONET. So yeah, so that's um that was something I wanted to just address quickly about becoming yourself and all that, because it's really important that you know yourself. So without no further ado, welcome to my channel. You guys are watching. Subscribe to the channel. Help your boy grow. Help your boy raise those sub numbers. We're gonna raise it up a little bit. Let's raise it up a little bit. Just subscribe. It's free of charge. Free of charge to subscribe. You just subscribe to the channel. It won't cost you nothing if you subscribe to the channel. So, I've been making music for a long time. A lot of people don't know that I started rapping when I was like I think when I was 15, 15 and 16. I'll be rapping. That's when I started writing my first lyrics. And I won't say that I was a great rapper at that time. At 15 years old, you're just trying to make or trying to prove to your friends that you rap. Or it was a way of getting the girls back then. Like, yo, he's a rapper. He can rap. So I started rapping. I think 15, 16, and I've been rapping since then. So, but rap music is something I just enjoy. Like if you look at my wall, if you look at back here, those are like records. I'm a junkie for records. Like I love records. I'm a collector. I collect records. Like if you go to like my library, I've got like crazy amount of records. I just love records, and there's just something about taking out the vinyl, the smell of a vinyl, the smell that alone, it just satisfies me. You know, so as a hip hop head, as a hip hop fan myself, like I collect hip hop records, and that's something I've been doing for very long time. I just collect hip hop records, and those hip hop records like inspire me because when I look at these rappers and look at how they dress, how fly they were, the lyrics, the music, I just fell in love with rap music. Like from day one, since I listened, first time I heard rap music, I just fell in love with it. You know, um, so because of that, I started collecting rap records, vinyl. You know, so in my library, I got all collections of different records. Back in the 2000 to the 80s, like when hip hop really was hip hop. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with modern day hip hop. But back then, when hip hop was hip hop, you can go to the record store and buy record or buy CD. Man, yo, there was a there you feel some type of way. Like there was a pride in that. Like when you go to the store and buy a record and come home and sit down, put that record on. Yo, there was there, there was a pride in that. Like back then. Now everybody just stream music from Spotify and Apple Music. But there's no fun in music anymore. But back then when you have to take out your money and go in the record store and buy physical CD, yo, there was a pride in that. Like I feel proud when I buy like LQJ record, Nas, Big Big Daddy Kane, um Run DMC. Yo, I felt proud of myself because those records, when I take it home, put the record on, I can really sit back and just be looking at like the lyrics and the pictures. There was some joy, was satisfying. But now everybody just listen to music on iTunes and Spotify. You don't even get to know who's the producer, who's the who's the engineer. You don't even get to know none of that stuff. Just listen to music because hey, it's a easy access to music now. So everybody just go on Spotify and listen to it. But back in the days when you buy a physical CD and buy a physical record from the record store and take that home, yo, you feel good about yourself, bro. It's like feel like when you buy your first car. There's something to that. I don't know. I can't explain it, but there was just some 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 energy to it. Like when you get the home, when you get home with the record, that shit was crazy. Like just sit back and listen to the record and keep your CD, have your CDs like cases, and you can stack it. Yo, That was fun. That was fun time. So, like I said, I've been making music for a while. So that's how I fell in love with rap music. And I fell in love with rap music since. So when you come to my channel, sometimes I do music review just because I love the culture. I love rap music. And sometimes you see me drop music just because I love black music. I love rap music. So my channel is really about just where I just feel like I can be myself, and just come myself. There's nothing to it. So don't come here overthink it. So if you subscribe to the channel because this guy's gonna be himself and whatever. I'm not trying to sell you no product, nothing. Well, maybe I might sell you some of my CD, my song. Because I got a song coming soon. But I can encourage you to go listen to it on Spotify, but I'm not gonna try and force it down your throat. If you enjoy my music, you enjoy my music. If you don't enjoy my music, maybe you enjoy the one-to-one conversation, and hey, good. We can do that as well. You don't have to be my fan to subscribe to my channel. You don't have to like my music to subscribe to my channel. If you don't like my music, maybe you like the way we conversate, we talk. Cool, you can subscribe to the channel. If you don't like the conversation, maybe you like the music, you can subscribe to the channel. There's so many ways you can help somebody. You don't have to necessarily look at the person like, yo, this person got this, but I don't want that. I want the other thing, so I'm not gonna. Nah, there's so many ways. So many ways you can help somebody. When you pay attention to one thing about a person and say, you know what, that person is this. I rather him be this. Then you projecting. You're projecting your own fear, your own belief on another person. But there's so many ways you can support somebody. You don't have to support the person just because you like the way they dress or the way they talk. There's so many things you can find in a person. You can support the person. So if you find something in me, support. If you don't find anything in me, hey, it's all love, no hate. If you're not subscribing, it's all good. It's all love. You can go to the next channel, go to the next YouTuber, go to the next whatever, and keep moving. Good luck to you in your journey. But the reality is, it's all about believing in someone and helping this person grow. If you love someone, or if you care about somebody, or if you have faith in somebody, you want to see the person grow. That's what love is. Love is really like helping someone grow. A lot of people don't know that. They think that love is meaning that you have to get something from the other person. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to work like that. Love is believing in someone. You want to see them grow and become the best version of themselves without no attachment. You understand? You have to remove your own attachment from it and believe that if I'm supporting this person, I just want the best for them to be the best for themselves without no resentment, no attachment to it. If you start attaching some sentiment to anything you do for any person, then you're going to have some level of attachment to it. That's where it becomes a problem. Because then when the person doesn't deliver, you get disappointed. You see, if you don't have any attachment and just want to see the person become the best version of themselves or themselves, you are actually genuinely loving that person by supporting them without no attachment. If they make it, good. If they don't make it, good. But you've done your part. So there's no expectation. When you do the opposite, that's when people get disappointed. When people go, oh no, yo. That's why people ask me like, what's your best? Like, I'm from England, right? The UK, like, in the UK, the football is big, right? But As much as I love the UK football, I don't support no team. I don't fuck with no team. The reason why I don't fuck with no team in the UK is because that is the thing. Like, I'm not gonna support team just because they're gonna be a rivalry or they have opposition or they're gonna play against someone, so that then I just don't like the competition. What you call it? Is that the right word? Competition. Like when you go in this stadium, you see maybe Arsenal fan and Manchester fan over there. They're screaming, yo. They're screaming. Sometimes they clash. Like a heavy clash. So they have, the police have to come and separate them. Sometimes they clash like heavily. So for me, I always find it bizarre because I don't think I can go to that extreme of supporting a team to see them clash against another team. It's just not something I would do. So I would rather just watch the football match, support both teams. Whoever wins. Whoever lose. And I support them to be the best they can be. So when they lose, I don't have any attachment to it. So I don't expect nothing from it. So that's just me. That's how I move. But other people, they're going to support the team to the extreme because they have invested emotion to it. They have invested time and energy to those teams. And then they're going to support those teams to the extreme. And then when that team maybe didn't qualify or lose a match, you see them going crazy, going just crazy because their team lost. Me, I don't do that. I don't do that. Just it doesn't make any sense. Well, it doesn't make any sense. If I support football, I'm gonna support either Arsenal or Manchester. I'm gonna support both of them because I just enjoy football. So if I enjoy basketball, I'm gonna support the Lakers and Miami Heat. I'm gonna enjoy both. It doesn't matter who wins. For me, it won't make any difference because I just enjoy the basketball game. I'm going to support both teams. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to support somebody, support them in a way that whether they win or lose, it won't make any difference to you because there's no emotional attachment to your support. So there's no expectation. But if you're supporting someone based on what they can deliver or what you can get out of your support, that means you're not really supporting them. You're projecting. You're projecting your belief or your need on somebody else. Because then when they don't deliver, you are disappointed, innit? So let's not get disappointed. It's your boy Strategy Gonet. You're here, still with me. Subscribe to the channel. Your boy grow the channel up. Right, so let's go. Let me play some of the music I recorded. Some of this music, some old music, like old tape. Like, these are old tapes. Like, I record this music, I think it was 2005 or 6. I think so. I think this was 2005. I recorded this music. It's an old tape. I never released it. I don't know why I never did, but I was just going through my, archives, and I saw this tape. I was like, yo, this is a bunch of songs I recorded, I never released. But this is 2005, and times has changed. I'm gonna be playing you guys some of those songs I did back then. Now it's a bit different, but yeah, let's go. Let's play the first song. Let's go. Let's go hip hop. I rep you hard.
Who don't want me to blow? I'm the new rapper, time seller. You can call me now a go-getter. I stay fly, but we no feather. I wear raw ski. You might the black leather. With sweatpants, with the hoodies, my sneakers Supra. New era snapback, we get a blaster. Big chain, rocking the fame, the street ain't the same. I rapping hard like the game is my name. I'm here to clear the way like ambulance. Hip-hop chain like paparazzi. Rapper one blow like kamikaze. From jazz blues to rap, I'm bringing hip-hop back. I'm sick and tired of the dance beat with fake rap. Niggas are wildin' now, nowadays claim to be killers in the street. They lock down like a J fellas. Too many rappers in the game, but a few MC. For you to recognize, you gotta start it with me. This is hip-hop, hip-hop, hip-hop. I rap you hard. Hip-hop, hip-hop, hip-hop. I leave it down. This is the real hip-hop, real hip-hop. This is the real hip-hop, real hip-hop. This is hip-hop, hip-hop, hip-hop. I rap you hard. Hip-hop, hip-hop, hip-hop. I leave it down. This is the real hip-hop, real hip-hop. This is the real hip-hop, real hip-hop. Yeah, this is the journey of a new era. The end time and the finish point line of an old era. Plus, this still will never be the same. We need a change in the game. Rappers sell out for fame. Hip hop is changing, niggas losing patience. Everybody claim to be rappers, now they are gangsters. Yeah, it's a shame on the game. It's a shame on the game. It's a shame in the street. Plus, the street code ain't the same. You gotta wear red and blue to show where you represent. I'm from Africa, where niggas like blood and crips. But if you ask them, they don't know what it means. It's hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. I rap you hard. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
Yo, that was fun. That was fun. Like, you know, that was fun. I think that song was recorded in 2005 or 6. I'm not sure. 2005. And that's me right there. I was so into hip hop because I love the art form. Love hip hop. Hip hop was just raw, and it was the voice of the youth. You know what I mean? So because I love the culture and I love hip hop, and at that time, I think 2005, there was a lot of like, I think Soldier Boy. I don't know. I could be wrong. I think there was a lot of like commercial hip hop music on the radio. Like it was just so awful, and I couldn't stand. But just like, you know what? I'm just gonna write about what I felt about the state of the culture at that time. Like hip hop was just garbage. Like there was just too many commercial dancing music on the radio. I was like, no way. Like this is where hip hop is going. Like I'm a big hardcore hip hop fan. Like I love the original hip hop, the boom bap, whatever. When hip hop started moving towards the like south, you know, the 2005, who was it the Shingy, a lot of stuff. Like when you move down south, first I was like, yo, the sound is getting be funny, you know, the sound is getting getting a lot different than what we used to hear, like New York hip hop, like the boom bap, you know, or the West Coast. I started feeling like some type of way, like, yo, I'm not used to this sound. I don't even fuck with this sound, you know. But now, shit is different now. Now you got the Migos, you got the Quavos, you got the Baby. You know, back then, those niggas wouldn't survive, you know, because hip hop was so hardcore because it was a grown man sport. You know what I mean? Like people like hold hip hop to a high regard. But now shit is different. It's a new day now. Everything is different now. But back then, that's how I felt. Like, yo, this hip hop culture thing, you know, it's not going it's not going anywhere. It's gonna stay original. So I felt like, you know, I have to play my part. But yeah, and that's when I recorded that song. Let me see if I can play you another one. It's this. This one called I Scared Get Money.
I got my mind on my money and money on my mind. Get money, get money. I got my mind on my money and money on my mind. Get money, get money. I got my mind on my money and money on my mind. Get money, get money. I got my mind on my money and money on my mind. Get money, yeah. vacation. Presidential suite playing with the PlayStation. Yes, I ball high like I don't feel no recession. You a hater cause you can't play in my position. I'm number one hustler from one room to nation. Money on my mind, money is my motivation. This an answer, cause there's no question. The president is black, my president is green. Stopping me try to get it, I'ma make a nigga bleed. My money longer than a stretched out limousine. I gotta get it while your niggas go follow my lead. My self-esteem, my calm rims.
Yo, that's this song was recorded in 2005. I don't even how old I was in 2005. I think about 20, 21, 22. I think it was 21. Yeah, probably 21. Yeah. Yo, a lot of stuff I was saying back then, most of them came to pass in the future because one thing about rap music, and it's almost like you have to fake it till you make it. The more you brag about what you wish to have, saying that you already had it, the more likely you're gonna have it. I don't know if that makes sense, but in hip hop, the reason why hip hop is so powerful is almost like a manifestation code, cheat code. Hip hop is so powerful, it's a manifestation cheat code. Because in hip hop, if you can write it down on lyrics, and say that you have this, you have that, and you repeat those lyrics multiple times, and you go out and perform those lyrics multiple times, saying that you already have this, you have that. Funny enough, the more likely you're gonna have it. The more likely you're gonna have it. If you say you have a big mansion, right there I was talking about big mansion. I think that I was 21. I already got a big mansion. Like I already got it. But at 21, I had nothing. I didn't have no big mansion at that time. But I already wanted to have a big mansion. So decade after, I got a big mansion. So hip hop is a cheat code. That's what a lot of people don't know, how powerful hip hop is. Because hip hop, if you can fake it till you make it by speaking into the universe or speaking into existence, here is what I want, here is what I have, even though you don't have it yet. And by the time you have it, you look back like, whoa, that's what I was saying like 10 years ago. And I didn't have it at that time, but now I have it. So it's very powerful. People don't understand that hip hop is a cheat code for manifestation. So you can manifest anything you want by rapping about it. And if you can write it down, you can recite it multiple times and tell yourself, I'm this, you're gonna become that. And there's no better story than look at someone like Rick Ross, for example. When Rick Ross first came out, his song, when it came out, his first song was like hustler. I'm a hustler. I think, yeah. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Who you think you fucking with? I'm a fucking boss. He wasn't a boss then. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like in hip hop, because hip hop is such a powerful tool that it created by black people who came out from the ghetto, like the slum of New York and Southside Queens, Jamaican Queens, or whatever, and or Bronx, able to take this art form global. How is that possible? Because hip hop is a cheat code for manifestation. So if you can fake it till you make it, and write it down and recite it over and over again, practice your lyrics, recite your lyrics, go out and perform your lyrics, even though you don't have it, you're likely gonna have it because you're already saying it to the universe. You're telling the universe, you're putting it out there into the universe, into existence that is what I want to be. And there's likely you're gonna have it. Rap. When you listen to that song I just played, I was talking about from one room to mansion. At that time, I was literally living in one room. I ain't had no mansion, but I got mansion now. See, that 10 years after, I got mansion now. You see, that's the cheat code of hip hop. Like, you can fake it and you make it by just putting it into the universe. If you can write it down, you put it into the universe, is a cheat code for manifestation. That's how a lot of people get away with wealth from hip hop. You know, someone like Rick Ross just mentioned, you know, his first record was I'm a hustler. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling. Who you think you're talking to? I'm a fucking boss. He wasn't a boss then, but he's a boss now. He got private jets, he got different mansions, different houses. He wasn't a boss then. If you look at his first video, he was riding on this I think the BMW. So which boss is riding on BMW? So he wasn't a boss then. But now he's riding on the real Rolls Royce Maybach. You know, so he got private different company. You know, he got private jet and all that. He got different product. You know, that's the manifestation of hip hop, because you can speak it into existence. It's likely it's gonna happen. You know, and if you look at another story, like someone like 50 Cent. 50 Cent came out, is like, get rich or die trying. That is the most powerful word you can ever put on an album or put on yourself. Like, get rich or die trying. That means he's gonna get rich at all costs, but not to the extreme to killing himself. But the power of hip hop is that because it's a powerful cheat code for manifestation, people who know the power of hip hop, they know that you can get rich from it. Like, you can manifest quickly with just hip hop. 50 Cent, years later, he got rich. He's wealthy now. He's wealthy. He's rich. Because him just telling you that, hey, I'm going to get rich or die trying, you're already giving him that chance to get rich. Does that make sense? So I don't want to go into some metaphysics or whatever, but I try to make you guys understand how powerful the culture of hip hop is. How powerful it is, the culture of hip hop. Like, it's a cheat code for manifestation. That's why a lot of people fake it in hip hop, or they actually fake it and then they make it. And that's what people don't understand, how powerful the culture can be, or the art form can be. Is that people, like, when you look at all these rappers that came from, you know, the South or West Coast, or they came from nothing. They came from absolutely poverty. And then how do they become rich? Because they already dream about this lifestyle and dream about having this mansion, this nice cars, this nice women. So they already have a fantasy. They already dream about it by writing those lyrics down. They put it on the lyrics and they wrote it down. And then they recite it over and over. They go out and perform those lyrics. They're gonna be successful. That's how the universe works. Because if you believe in it, you start pulling those energy towards you. You know, and that's what a lot of people don't know, how powerful hip hop can be. Because if you can write it down, you can manifest it. You will achieve it. You know? So
my personality, bitches loving it. I push it hard, yeah, I ride the beat. I gotta do the big shit before I go to sleep. I got my mind on my money, and money on my mind. I got my mind on my money, and money on my mind. I got my mind on my money, and money on my mind.
what made this song so dope? I mean, for me, I don't know what you guys think, but I wrote this song in 2005, 6, and funny thing is that in 2005 and 6, you only got like an hour or two. You go in the studio, so you go in the studio with a bunch of like a like a like a notebook, when you get in the studio, where you start pulling out this notebook, you want to rap. People look at you funny, but because opportunity at that time to have a studio. Now, at this time, I have a home studio. Right now, I got a home studio, right? I can just go in the other room and make a record. But back then, it wasn't that easy to get a home studio. So you have to go in the studio. You book for 1 hour or two. At that time, I was literally broke. I was 21, and I booked for an hour. So when I go in the studio, I just load the track. Sometimes what you hear in this song is just one take. It's just one take because before you go in the studio, before you go in the studio, like a week before, you start practicing your rhyme. You have to practice. You have to memorize your rhyme so that when you go in the studio, you don't waste so much time. You just want to one take. That's it. Man, then maybe you can do some ad libs and backup later on. But what you hear in that song is literally just one take because I have to memorize all the rhyme before I get in the studio. Like a week before, I just try and memorize all the rhymes so that when I get in the booth, boom, one take, and maybe go back and just do some like ad libs and backup, then move on to the next track. Because studio was expensive. To get an hour in the studio, that was a lot of money back then, 2005. But right now, everybody got studio literally in their house or somewhere. It's so easy now to just make a song. So the aggression you see maybe on the rap, on the way I'm flowing, it's just because I was hungry at that time, and you memorize this bunch of rhyme. You want to spit it out as quick as possible. Now I don't even write like that no more. Because now I don't even memorize my rhyme. Because sometimes when I go in the other room, I want to make music. I just got some few ideas I want to lay down. I lay down, and I might not finish the song for the day, and I come back the next day and listen to it again and see if I'm still inspired. I'm still feeling the song, and then I lay another verse and lay another one. But back then, it wasn't like that. Back then, you just have to go in the studio and make sure that you memorize your rhyme, because if you don't, that's the money lost. You just lost your money for that day. So it's different now. Different. So let's play another song. What we got? Okay.
Gucci this. Tom Flow, nigga. Yeah. Open a G4. She said she never ride this before. So I tell her if it's chill with my king phone. Champagne on the ice. We bought the jet life. Open a G4. She said she never ride this before. So I tell her if it's chill with my king phone. Champagne on the ice. She never ride this before. So I tell her if it's chill with my king phone. Champagne on the ice. We bought the jet life. Open the G4. She said she never ride this before. So I tell her if it's chill with my king phone. Champagne on the ice. I'm about to jet life, baby, think twice. If you wanna roll with me, you spending all night. Cause after the party, we be drinking Bacardi. And when we make love, we go keep it recorded. Cause money's on my mind. I got 99 problems, but bitch ain't one. Believe me, me and you like a Bonnie and Clyde. If you ride for me, I gon' ride for you. Welcome to the jet lag where we pop champagne bottles, chillin' with the models. Everything I do now, I do it big, baby. Then you roll with me to the VIP, nigga. You better recognize a player when you see one. Brothers mad at me, they are haters, they can be one. I got a game, so let me screw you to it. I swear I will never hurt you till you do it. I'm feeling G4. She said she never ride this before.
Yo, this shit you heard, this was 2005. I record this. Like, I got like the whole tape. I never released this tape, but the whole tape I got about, I think about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. I got 16 songs on this tape. I never released this tape. It's crazy because I never released this tape. I just forgot it in my archive. Unreleased song. I never released this song because I don't know. Maybe I just move on to something else at that time. But these are songs that, you know what? Those times, it was different. You know, I was different. I was hungry. You know, I was like, whatever. You don't want to make it, you know, as a rapper. You want to make it as a rapper. You know, like you want to prove yourself. You want to show that you can do this. You know, but you know that was fun time. You know, but like listening now and thinking about those days, you just bring those memory back. Like when I wrote the song and you know who was in the studio, when I felt, and it's just one of those things. You bring those old memory back. You know, some good ones, some sad ones.
So I tell her if it's chill with my king phone. Champagne on the ice. We bought the jet life. Up in the G4. She said she never ride this before. So I tell her if it's chill with my king phone. Champagne on the ice. Yeah. We live in jet life. Yeah. I'm in the drop top, the top game, screaming through the sunroof, money and a team, baby. Switching lane with the Lamborghini Aventador. Soon we talk dance, soon me boo and backed up. Penthouse, sweet life of a real talk. Living like a raw star, money sets in hip hop. Rose kinda bunny in the bedroom, we kiss slow till I get the hit the G spot, baby. I know the life you need. Let me be the master of the bed. You can follow my lead. All walk, no play, no days off. Play hard, come hard when we make a real love. After the night, I can take you on a shopping spree. Amsterdam, Italy, the south of France. Baby, where you wanna be? Baby, put the bills on me. I still rockin' Gucci shade like the G's on me. Cause you know, in a G4. She said she never ride this before. So I tell her if it's chill with my king phone. Champagne on the ice. We bought the jet life. Up in the G4. She said she never ride this before. So I tell her if it's chill with my king phone. Champagne on the ice. We live in jet life. Up in the G4. She said she never ride this before. So I tell her if it's chill with my king phone. Champagne on the ice. We bought the jet life. Up in the G4. She said she never ride this before. So I tell her if it's chill with my king phone. Champagne on the ice. We live in jet life.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The way I'm feeling.
I'll play the next song, bro. See that song right there? That song bring me back some old memories, bro. Like that song was called Jet Life. Everything I talk about that song, I did it. Like I never go on the jet. At that time I never had I was broke. I didn't even have money to go on the fucking flight. Yo, but I've been on the jet now. You know what I mean? Like the girls I wanted, then I had it. So that's just powerful. That just shows you how hip hop is powerful. Like it, the ability to dream as a rapper or as a musician. That's what makes hip hop different from other genre. See, other genre they can just sing and play guitar, but hip hop, as a young kid coming from the ghetto or the slum, or you broke, or your family, you get from poverty, you just have to dream. The dream is free. It's free of charge. That's what hip hop is. Hip hop is just a dream we're selling. See, back then I never been on a jet. I didn't even have money to go on a flight. But the song, I recorded this song in 2005. That song is called Jet Life. And at that time, I had a jet. No, I had no fucking jet. I never been on no fucking jet. Probably some cheap ass flight. You know what I mean? But have I been on a jet now? Yes. Like, have I sat on a jet? I've been on 10 years later? Yeah. So that's how powerful hip hop can be. You can manifest it. You can think about it, you manifest it. See? That's how powerful hip hop is. So I'm grateful that I wrote that song. Just listening now makes me, it just put me in a good mood. Like, I want to dance, I want to vibe. Like, it just give me that goosebumps. Make me want to feel good again. You know what I mean? But that's an old song. That's an old song I recorded a while ago. So I think the next song was just about to play. What's the next? Yep.
Right now, I feel like I just won a lotto. Yeah, I stay fly all day like I be getting money. I pull up in the club like I be getting money. I'm chilling with the models like I be getting money. So niggas start hating if you ain't getting money. I stay fly all day like I be getting money. I pull up in the club like I be getting money. I'm chilling with the models like I be getting money. So niggas start hating if you ain't getting money. I'm getting new money, street money, that hold money, that broke money, rich money, that blood money. I pimp the hoes where I'ma get your bitch money. And niggas stop getting if you ain't getting money. Different currency, naira, pence, and dollars and euros. I flip the numbers every day.
Yo, you heard that? I said different currency, naira, pence, and dollars and euros. I flip the numbers every day like I win a lotto. Yo. Because, I'm a Nigerian born, parents Nigerian. So when you go to Nigeria, they go like this big currency, like nairas. When you change the euros or dollars, like they give you this big ass money, like a bag of money, So, I said that like naira, pence, and dollars and euros, like literally means that where I come from, when you change those currency, they go big weight, so they give you this big bag of money. But the reality is that it's just a way of me bragging or just talking about like I got money, I can spend money however I want it. At that time, did I have the money to spend like that? Not really. It's just bragging. This is hip hop. You fake it till you make it. You know what I mean? You fake it till you make it. But don't get that twisted. When I say you fake it till you make it, although you can fake it till you make it, don't ever take that literally, because in hip hop, there's a secret of manifestation. It's a cheat code for manifestation. You can manifest your dream quicker in hip hop than any other genre. At that time, did I have that money? talking about on that record? No. Or now, do I have the money? I'm talking about on that record, not to to that level that I want it. No, you can never have too much money, but I'm comfortable and I can do what I said on that record now easily. So the cheat code of hip hop is the secret of manifestation. So you write what you want to have in your life by saying you already have it. And that's what makes hip hop powerful. You know, that's what makes hip hop a powerful genre.
Like I win a lotto, and I stay fly all day, every day. We don't dance in the club, we do the rock away. Buy the champagne, chilling in the eyes. If you do it once, I can do it twice. You make it rain, I make it thunder. You getting notes, I'm getting bundles. I'm Ricky Ross, every day I hustle. I'm getting money, I ain't using muscle. I'm still ghetto, I whip it like a slave. Then stack up the paper in the duffel bag. Fly all day like I be getting money. I pull up in the club like I be getting money. Chillin' with the models like I be getting money. So niggas start hating if
you can tell by the sound of the beat of that song, right? You can tell this was like during the Rick Ross era when he just came out. You can hear me referencing Rick Ross, hustling, like Rick Ross and all that. Like this was those times. Like this is 2005. I record the song, and the beat is way different now. Like we just made some punch trap beats, like even back then the beat was different. That's me just rapping over some, I would say, bounce type beat. I don't know. At that time you just have to try different things so that when you give out your CD, yo, this is my CD. You, listen to the song. Do you like it? Yeah, it's $5. Yo, that's how we were selling CDs back then. Like there was no streaming service. You go in the club, tell the bouncer, and the bouncer or the security, I don't know what they call it in the States. Like, the bouncer, you just tell the bouncer like, yo, I'm just trying to get some money, man. Sometimes they will never let you in because you got some CDs. So what you do is like sometimes you just have to give them some change. Like, yo, give them $50, 20, 10, and pay your way into the club. And then once you're in the club, everybody's drinking, they're having fun, and then you walk around selling CDs. That's how you hustle back then. That's how sometimes you go to the DJ, yo, DJ, I'm a rapper, like this is my song. He's like, some DJs, they will never play your song. They just taking it, throw that shit to the in the trash. They will never play your music. And you get to, maybe if you're a friend with the DJ, you get the DJ a drink or something. He's in a good mood. He might play one of your songs, but he only play it for like 20, 30 seconds maximum. Because everybody wants to hear like the latest or the whatever was trendy at that time. The people want to hear what they heard in the radio when they go in the club. So if you are not if you are not in the radio, you will not be playing in the club. Definitely no way. So unless you're a friend with the DJ, but even though he help you out by playing your song for 10 seconds or maybe maximum 30 seconds, he's going to skip it, immediately put on a song from the radio. Because that's what everybody wants to dance to in the club. So as a rapper, that's the only way you were selling CD, selling your music. You just go in the club and start selling it $5. Sometimes people even sell it for like $2 or €2 or €2 at the time. Like you go in the club, €2 a CD. Like you go in the club, you sell your CD for €2, $5. Like that's how you It's not even that $5 or €2. Sometimes it doesn't even pay for 1 hour in the studio. But you're doing it. You're doing it for passion. You're doing it because you had a purpose. Even though you're not making any money from it, you're just doing it because you have a purpose, you have talent, you have a passion. So you're doing it for those reasons, not for the money. But if you can hear me talking about a lot of money, even though I had no money at that time, hey, that's what life is about. You just have to, fake it till you make it, manifest it. So that's what hip hop is. Is a secret to manifestation. That's what hip hop is. So let's hear the full song.
You ain't getting money, I stay fly all day like I be getting money. I pull up in the club like I be getting money. I'm chilling with the models like I be getting money. So niggas start hating if you ain't getting money. What y'all talking about? If you ain't talking about money, if you ain't talking about cars, if you ain't talking about juice, you ain't talking about cruise, you ain't talking about wins, you ain't talking about rings, then I can't hear you. I got my mind on my money, money on my mind. If you ain't talking money, you don't speak what I understand. Talk about money, yeah, I blow it fast. Talk about cars, yeah, I drive it fast. Talk about bitches, yeah, I fuck them hard in the club every night, getting a blowjob. Yeah, my money longer, like paper roll. I'm getting busy, I gotta go.
Woo! Yeah, that was that was 2005. I know I was bragging a lot. Yeah, you don't get no BJs every day in the club. Nah, it doesn't work like that. No, but we were getting some. Not every day. Not every day you get BJ in the club, but we were getting some. If you don't get BJ in the club, somehow you get BJ in the streets. Like BJ was the easiest way to getting the VJ. Does that make sense? So BJ was the easiest way you could get a VJ. So someone that don't have access to a VJ, you get the BJ. And back then, that was 2005. I was 21. 2005, right? So to get in the club, you have to be 21. So I just started going in the club. So when I started making music, I was like, you know what? Now that I make music, now I'll go in the club and sell it. So you get in the club, try and hustle your CD. People don't want to buy your CD because everybody want to hear what they hear from the radio. So now, go to the girls, and then tell them like, "Hey, you're a rapper, you're this, you're that." Female support is bigger than male support when it comes to music. Women support women support music than male. See, most men go into music, or they even listen to music just because their spouse or their wife, girlfriend want to listen to music. Most men will go to a show or concert or club so that they can get the girls. They're not going to the club just to go have fun by themselves. See? So you have to know that women's support is more powerful than male support when it comes to music. So back then in 2005, when I tried to hustle my CD in the club, I ain't getting no niggas was feeling my shit. They're like, no, because everybody wants to be the nigga. Everybody wants to be the dude. So no one's going to give you a shot like, yo, I'm going to have this dude. No, nah, niggas got ego. So I go to the female side, female session. The female session in the club is always women, they just there having fun, girly stuff. And, I just start, nice, sweet talking the women. And you know, telling them I'm this, I'm that, my dreams. One thing about women, once you go dream, you're gonna find someone who's gonna support your dream. A woman will support your dream. A brother, a male, uh, they might doubt your dream sometimes. A brother or a guy would doubt your dream because they like, I got dreams too. Why should I support your dream if I cannot support my dream? The hating brother. So, but a female will likely to support your dream. You know, um, I don't know. There's something about the nature of a woman that they have a compassion to them, and they're likely to support your dream. But a brother won't support your dream. They're like, yo, fuck you. I got a dream too, my nigga. Yo, I kid you not. They're like, yeah, I got dream as well. I'm not gonna support you. So, but women will. So, back then when I couldn't sell my CD to like to a bunch of dudes in a club, I just go to the female section in the club, and in the female section, they're all there drinking, having fun, and just start chatting up the women in this female section and saying, "Yo, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a rapper, I'm a this, I got this dream, da 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 da," just chatting shit most of the time, and they are so passionate, they will buy the CD. The women are so kind, they will buy my CD. You're like, yo, that's so nice. Oh, that's so good. So they buy the CD. Sometimes $5, sometimes even 20, sometimes 10. Maybe they're just in a good mood. They're just having fun. They're like, yeah, I'll buy it. They just whip out their purse. $5, $10, $2, whatever. They just give you. And they buy the CD, and and sometimes they will ask you to sign the CD. Give me sign your autograph, whatever. You're like, yo, you start feeling yourself, innit? You start feeling yourself like, yo, maybe this might work. That's just the nature of a woman, because a woman will support your dream. A nigga will not support your dream because they got ego, but a woman will support your dream. So when I say every day I'm getting BJs in the club, that was literally a lie. I wasn't getting a BJ in the club every day, but I was getting some support from a woman in the club for buying my CD. So it was just a way for me to say that I was getting that support from a woman. Even though I might reference the word BJ, I wasn't getting a BJ. But somehow, I was still getting the BJ. If I wasn't getting the VJ, I was getting the BJ from, some women in the street who just wanted, I don't know, have some good time. You can get that in the street. But the truth of the matter is, like, you don't get BJ every day in the club. That was just me exaggerating the scenario or what happened actually. No, I was just getting support. I was getting more support from a woman selling my CD in the club than from a male. So that's just the truth.
I go fast, we don't do it slow. I keep balling like I'm getting mondo. Tell me where you getting money, where the money at? Yo, tell me where you getting money, where the money at? Yo, tell me where you getting money, where the money at? Yo, where the money at? Yo, where the money at? Let's go. Fly all day like I be getting money. I pull up in the club like I be getting money. I'm chilling with the models like I be getting money. So niggas start hating if you ain't getting money. I stay fly all day like I be getting money. I pull up in the club like I be getting money. I'm chilling with the models like I be getting money. So niggas start hating if you ain't getting money.
Yo, this is crazy, you know. Mm, Those time there wasn't like this type producer that you see now everywhere, like on YouTube. There's this type producer, oh type B, this one type B, this one type B. There wasn't. You at that time, 2005, how I got this beat is through a sound click. There used to be a website called Sound Click. Go there, there's different producer, they just put their beats on there for sale. Sometimes $99. Just buy this you just buy the beat. Sometimes you buy $49. They still got the tag name on the beat. $49. You got their name tag on the beat. In different sections on the beat, they still got their name. You can hear their name tag. But if you want in 99, they remove the tag, you know. So you can hear the tag on that beat because I didn't pay 99. Definitely not. I wasn't making enough money to buy $99 for a beat, for one beat, you know. That was a $49 beat bought off SoundClick. That was 2005. So let's play one more song. Cause I got 16. That's a long song. This is a long track. So I got 16. Let's play one more song. What is this one called?
You know, they call this hate. Yeah. This is not hate. It's time to wake up. This is love. It's time to know what time it is. If I didn't love you, I would tell you what I'm telling you. Cause shit is real high here. But don't you know that old cry, ain't no joke. Yeah. It's like everybody wants to be a gangster, but nobody really wants to be a soldier. Sister wanna be the strippers in the video, but I plugged in the matches, they don't hear me though. This is the man into society. We live in the movie, destroying ourselves without even realizing. How can we survive today if we don't live for tomorrow? Too many black leaders die for the struggle. If it don't kill you, but only makes you stronger. You the slave and the master of your own generation. Cause Barack Obama is the puppet of the ruling elite. I don't need to call name, you already know what I mean. Y'all need to far from wake cause you're dead in the sleep. I'm gifted with my God and my job is to teach. My nigga lost in the system. I got a question for you. Who taught you how to hate yourself? Tell me where we go from here. 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 Too many dead, too many gone. They're feeding us lies, they're doing us wrong. But I guess that's the game, yo. Yeah. Cause that's the game they play. I don't trust no politician.
Yo, this crazy. I'll tell you a story about this song, right? How this song came to be. I think this song was actually recorded in 2008. After the Obama election, or during the Obama election, whatever. This song, at that time, there was so much garbage rap music, commercial rap music. You know, it was just so many crime and a lot of criminal activities in rap music. You know, hip hop police was a thing at that time. You know, 'cause there was just so many crime in rap music, and I kind of move away from like mainstream rap music. I was just listening to like underground, and one of my best underground hip hop group was Dead Press. Dead Press. I don't know if people know who Dead Press. They were like underground hip hop group. You know, they were really like pro black and really into like, you know, deep black thinking, you know, like pro black, you know, pro black rap or black consciousness. I don't know how, you know, better way to phrase the way they were, like the message they were conveying at that time. So because there was so many crime in hip hop, I kind of move away from mainstream hip hop because it was just too many violence, and I was into like a underground duo Uh, they're just listening to underground and this duo called Dead Press. And I think one of their song inspired me to write the song. I can't even remember the name of that song. I think hmm, something Enemy of States or something like that. I can't remember. Dead Press, they got some good catalog music that, at that time, just, you 2008. Yeah, I'm getting to 24, 23. I'm not sure at that time. You waking up and Dead Press, they just like, they changed my perspective or how, the way I was looking at things, and I was just into this black consciousness type of music. So and and Obama was becoming a president as in the US. So what a perfect time. So that's why in the beginning you heard Malcolm X talking, you know, and so the title of the song is called Where Where We Going From Here. And I was just going in like, yo, I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna go in and say what I feel at that moment. So yeah, it's one of those songs that is just crazy. How it came about.
Make my own decision, want be free from a cage of a slave institution. Religion is economical, psychological, mind control. Bankers are Wall Street, still gamble with the people though. Taxes is rising, increasing number of people jobless. Mortgage and interest, scare the people to be homeless. How can we survive in the system of a slavery? Where bankers pay politicians to be so shady, and they ain't spending more and more money on warfare. Where poor people starve, can't get help from the welfare. And they imagine why the people break the law, so they enforce more laws to keep the masses great divert. Television, video game to keep your mind slow. Cause everybody got secret code and barcode. Very soon, it go be information robberies. Cause government don't care, they will violate your privacy.
Whoa. Very soon, it's gonna be information robberies because government don't care. They will violate your privacy. Yo, that was 2008. I said that shit. 2008. That's why I tell people like the power of hip hop is a manifestation cheat code. Say the government don't care, they will violate your privacy. I say very soon it's gonna be information robbery. This government don't care, they will violate your privacy. That was 2008 when I said that. I was 20, 24, 23, 23 years old, 2008. When I said that shit. Now, in 2025, that shit has already come to fruition. That shit has already manifested. So now, the government will violate your privacy soon. Which I said on that record, very soon it's gonna be information robbery. This government don't care; they will violate your privacy, which is right now. This is all information robbery. People don't understand that what is currently going on now is information theft. People who are using this social media platform, Google, AI, artificial intelligence, what have you. This is information robbery. Like they taking information. They're extracting information. People that use this social media platform, TikTok, Instagram, what you don't know about this is that this social media platform, they are not created for you to be social. That's what people don't get it about this social media platform. They're not created for you to be social. They're created to study how human beings interact with other human beings. See, social media platform is not created for you to be social. It's created to study you as a human, to study human psychology, to understand human nature. when I said very soon it's gonna be information robbery because government don't care, they will violate your privacy. Facebook, Instagram, they violated this multiple times. You know why Facebook always got sued by EU or European countries for violating or breaching data protection? Facebook is being sued multiple times for violating and breaching data protection. That's not by coincidence. It's because this social media they created to study human psychology, human nature, to understand how human beings interact with the other human being. Now the word they use is algorithm. You know what algorithm is? It's algorithm. It's basically studying human nature. Algorithm is studying humans' behavior. And if they can study human behavior, they can predict what humans can do, what they can do. You understand? So this is what this social media platform is. It's created to create prototype of what human behavior is. Because if I can study human or I can predict human behavior, then I mostly can tell you what the next man would do in the next 5 seconds. I can tell you what he's going to do, what he's going to react to, what he's going to be thinking about in the next 5 seconds. This is what the social media platform is for. It's built for. It's not built for you to go there and interact and post pictures and get like and views. No. It's for information robbery. It's to violate your privacy. The social media is studying you. Social media platform is created to study you. It's not created for you to use it to socialize with other people. It's created to study you as a human, to study your behavior, your pattern, your thoughts, what you like, what you dislike, what you're interested in. So whoever can have those condensed information, or you call it in the world of tech, they call it data, is going to be the most powerful person on earth. Whoever can have that information is going to be the most powerful and richest person on earth, because he can predict anyone. You understand? So, if you wonder why Facebook is always getting sued by European Union, it's because European Union understand that social media platform is not created to make human being interact with other human beings. They know that. This is a government program. So when I said very soon it's going to be information robbery because government don't care, they will violate your privacy, what I was saying in 2008 is that soon this social media platform, they will be used to predict human behavior, to kind of measures humans obedience and discipline. If you get out of line, they can use the social media and turn off your access to it, turn off your access to a lot of things. And you would think that you think that you're free, or you're just being studied and watched. You know, I think there is a movie called, is it The Truman Show or something? in other words, what I'm trying to say here is that social media platform is not created for you to be social. It's created for them to study you as a human, your interaction, your behavior, your psychology, your hate, your dislike, what you love, what you eat. And then if one man called Zuckerberg can have all these data to himself, he's going to be the most powerful man on earth. So when you see him get sued by European Union, who's trying to tell him like, yo, Mr. Zuckerberg, we like what you're doing, but however, if you're collecting data from America continent and you are also collecting data from Europe continent, somehow you will have to make that data accessible so we can also have our hand to that data and use it when we need to use it. It cannot just be for your own or for you to keep for yourself. We also need to have access to that data. That's when you see someone like Mark Zuckerberg being sued by European Union most of the time. It's because the European Union want access to the data that Facebook or Instagram they collecting from human behavior. And what Mark Zuckerberg did, said, no, we're not going to share it. It's just for Facebook only, or for the American continent only, because Facebook is an American company. So whatever he got, he shared it with the CIA, he shared it with the Central Intelligence, he shared it with the US government. So when you see European Union suing someone like Mark Zuckerberg, it's not because they hate Facebook, it's because European Union know how powerful this is. So they said, Mr. Zuckerberg, some of those data or those information you're stealing from people, we need a pile of it as well. We need to have access to it as well, so we can also use it for our own. And Facebook like, no. So they put a fine on him. So they put a fine on Facebook for breaching data protection. So until he willing to give up some share of those data that he's collecting, European Union is going to keep having problem with Facebook. So what I'm trying to say here is that even though I said this lyrics like 2008, it's what is happening now. It's just like artificial intelligence. Now you see everybody with AI, artificial intelligence. One thing people don't understand about artificial intelligence is here to replace you. It's here to replace human. And once human can be made redundant, artificial intelligence is going to take over completely. So if you use ChatGPT and whatever you type in ChatGPT, you think ChatGPT is so smart and you're feeding ChatGPT information. You are training the program. This is a machine that you are training, just like Facebook is studying human behavior, human pattern, human psychology by what we like, by what we hate, the things we do using Instagram, pictures, reel, whatever. It's the same way whoever created ChatGPT, whatever you feed this machine, you are training the machine. That is the key people don't understand. That whatever you feed this machine, you are training the machine. And it's going to get to a point whereby this machine is going to be so sophisticated that it can predict or do anything a human can do, even better than human. So why would they need human at that point? Well, they will have to get rid of humans because they will be useless. Because most of the machine, they will be more efficient and more important than humans. Because machine, they don't complain. They don't go off sick. They don't need pension. You know, they don't need to have sex. So when I said that line in 2008, I was already thinking about the future, what this is going to be like. Because this is the reality of life, is that soon there's going to be information robbery because government don't care. They will violate your privacy. And for real, government don't care. They will violate your privacy because if government can get a machine so sophisticated that can replace human in the workforce, they're going to get rid of humans. Yeah, literally they will have to get rid of many humans. And that's what people don't want to face, the reality that where we're going in the future, there will have to be few humans who's going to enjoy the so-called utopia. Most people don't going to enjoy this utopia that where we're going because the government is trying to get rid of as many humans as possible. I'm not trying to be conspiracy here. I'm just telling you where we're heading in the future because the more AI can predict and can do what human can do better than humans, the more likely we don't need more humans. We don't need more humans because AI can do it. You understand? So I will leave it there for this episode, and we continue where we left next time. So if you're still watching, peace. Thank you for the time, and appreciate. If you're still here, subscribe to the Strategy GONET TV. God bless you. All right, and I'm out. Peace.